Well, folks, we're here in Nashville, Tennessee. We're meeting the legends, and now I've got one great man beside me, TG Sheppard. TG, first time I've met you, great to meet you.
I know more about you than you do me. You are doing so much for country music, and I want to thank you for that.
Thanks, TG, yeah.
I mean that with all my heart. You really, there's people like you that keep it alive.
But TG, let me tell you, what you've done for country music over the years, up to the present day, and who you've worked with, just tell me again some of the artists that you've worked with and the duets that you've done.
Well, my new duet project just came out. It's called Legendary Friends and Country Duets. And on this album, which took me 7 years to make, is Haggard. Which, wow.
Appropriate time to be talking, yeah, Mel.
Wow, it's tough to even talk about it so soon. George Jones, it was the last recording session that George did before he died years ago. I have Jerry Lee Lewis on there, Willie Nelson, I have the Oak Ridge Boys, Lori Morgan, Ricky Skaggs, B.J. Thomas, Mickey Gilley, Crystal Gale. The list goes on forever.
Be easy to say who you hadn't worked with.
Wow. So I'm very proud of the album.
Very interesting. Tell me about Elvis.
Well, I met Elvis when I was 15 years old, Phil. I was a runaway. I ran away from home.
There's some story there, isn't there?
Yes, it is.
There you go.
And I climbed out of the back window of my home in Humboldt, Tennessee, and I hitchhiked to Memphis. And at 15 years old, when I was literally living in the streets and eating out of garbage cans, I met Elvis Presley, and he befriended me, and he saved my life. And I wound up actually living at Graceland for many years.
Now that's some story.
He gave me my first tour bus.
I didn't know them kind of stories that they really need going into. So you lived with Elvis.
Yeah, he was a very, very dear friend. One of the nicest people that I have ever been able to call a friend. Just an incredible
that's an interview in itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do 2 hours just on Elvis.
Unbelievable.
I mean, he was one of the most unique people. Of course, everyone always has a question about Elvis, and the one question I get the most about Elvis, Phil, is people say, "What do you miss the most about Elvis?" I miss his laugh. He had the most incredible, infectious laugh that I ever heard. When he would laugh, he laughed all the way down into his soul because he loved laughter. And I'm telling you, he was, wow.
Well,
no one will ever fill those shoes.
I know the people watching the show now will be completely shocked because things they wouldn't know, like that story there, and we said the run away from home. So when you're singing country music, you know about the events in life.
Yeah. Well, as you know, in country music, it's music that's about life.
Yeah.
It's stories. And yeah, I've lived most all of the songs that I have sang. I've been very blessed to have had 21 #1 records in my career. And the album that was just released is my 52nd album. So I've been very blessed to do what I do for a living. But I've lived the songs that I sing about.
It's, yeah, really. And some of the friends in the showbiz you were telling me there, Barry Gibb?
Yeah, Barry is one of my closest and dearest friends. Matter of fact, still has an incredibly beautiful home in London, not too far from Heathrow. And Barry and his wife Linda are very dear friends of my wife and I. I'm married to an entertainer, Kelly Lang. And we were just at Barry's house a couple of weeks ago, and it's always great, and he lives in Miami most of the time, and to be around Barry and to sit around the piano and hear him sing all of the incredible songs that he's written, either himself or with the brothers, I have to pinch myself. I really have to pinch myself because I am so blessed to have incredible friends in this business. And in this business, it's not about money, it's not about fame, it's about friendship. And I've got some wonderful friends. And now I've got a new friend in you.
Well, TG, I tell you, this is riveting. Seriously, I've only met you now a few moments ago. It's riveting. The stories
it's a lot to take in.
It is. Now, TJ, on yourself there, massive career. So 21 #1 hits. Now, what do you do with yourself nowadays?
I'm touring every week.
Every week?
I'm constantly on tour. The only thing that I haven't done, and maybe you can help me with that, I really haven't explored the market where you come from that much.
Yeah.
I played London years ago, but there are so many incredible country fans in your part of the world that I have never had the chance of connecting with. And I want to come over and do shows, and because I know there are fans there that love country music.
Well, they're asking, because as I told you, TG, people email into the show, and I was telling you today.
You need to put your own tour together.
Yeah, I've got to do it. I'm going to do it. But see, in the UK and Ireland there's some great venues there that want to see, like the legends, they do want to see them. Yeah. And we've always had this void, if you like, since CMT left, that there's no opener for country music as a medium, you know what I mean, for a genre. Right. So you'll get all the different, you might get a few country records played, but now it's 24/7 country music, so you can play the artists. And you were telling me you've got lots of footage, haven't you?
Well, I have a lot of footage of a lot of the artists that I just mentioned that we just recorded with in a new album. And I might mention any of you that want to hear the album, it's iTunes, and Amazon, and go to tgsheppard.com. Yeah. I'm on Twitter at TGS Music, Facebook. You can go, but yes, we shot footage behind the scenes in the studio with most all of the names I just mentioned with you, recording. Yeah. And it's stuff that I would love for you to have.
Oh, I'd love to play.
And maybe the people would love to see something.
Oh, they would definitely love to see it. Now, tell me the last question, TJ. Do you live in Nashville?
I live in Hendersonville, Tennessee,
oh, beautiful
which
place.
is 25 minutes.
I've been there, yeah.
I live right down the street from where Johnny Cash and June Carter lived, and Barry Gibb had bought their house, and it burned while he was renovating it.
Yeah.
So I live out in Hendersonville with the likes of the Oaks and Ricky Skaggs and Lori Morgan. We all live out in the same. We all shop at the same store and pump gas at the same station. So it's quite normal to bump into those people in Nashville.
Well, TG, I've got to say it's been an absolute sincere pleasure meeting you. Sincere pleasure.
Oh, thank you,
and I've
Phil.
got to say, I wanted to get the footage over so we can play it.
I'd love for you to have it.
On the new channel. Yes. And we seriously, behind the scenes, there's lots of people working for me in Nashville now. Right. I was talking to Keith here from Sweet Magnolia Tours and different people on the Grand Ole Opry. We do want to make it happen and bring the artists over to Ireland. A lot of them have never been over there, and it's going to be great.
I would give anything to come over because I do know that I will love being here.
Yeah, oh, you will. Yeah,
I know I will.
And TJ, they'll love you. And the stories. I mean, the great. Ireland's a storytelling country.
Right.
So what they will love, apart from the music, they love you standing on stage telling me some of the stories.
Well, I do that a lot. I'm a storyteller, and I tell the stories because I think people need to know them. And I even will stop my show sometime in the middle of a concert and answer questions from the audience. Yeah. If somebody has a question about Elvis or Merle Haggard or George Jones or Willie Nelson, I want them to know.
Well, so I can tell you, TG has got some very interesting stories to tell. It started from running away there all them many years ago, but listen, great success in life.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're getting ready to talk to one of my dearest friends, Rex Allen Jr. And you talk about a legend. We work a lot together, and I would love to come over and tour and do some work with Rex Allen over there.
Rex Allen said the same thing.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what, I can't say enough about him. I mean, I'm not close to everybody in my business. Yeah. But he's like a brother, and he's an incredible human being and a great singer, and it's so good to get a chance to see him today while he's interviewing with you.
Well, we've had so many great artists in today, but I've got to say, and look, they've all been absolutely brilliant. But I'll tell you what it is, TG, I don't know if it's me, but over here you seem to meet them, you connect with them, they're all in the country music family, and I mean, I feel as though I've known you 20 years, I've known you 20 minutes, but there's a lot of stories. I would love to spend time over here having a night out with you, I tell you.
You got it. You let me know when. I'll be more than happy to visit with you.
TG Sheppard, folks.
Thank you, Phil.
And you're going to send me loads of videos, and
yes,
we're going to be playing.
And I'll see all of you in Ireland and all over Europe, I hope.